Andy, what can I say about that last-minute equaliser in a game that I thought personally would have been a travesty if we had got something from it? We were far the better team, I think, overall. And their goalkeeper, their man of the match, pulled off the string of decent saves. But must have been a bit of a heartbreaking moment for you when it went in, their goal.
Yeah, I'm fuming about the goal as I was on Saturday. It was an identical goal to the one we conceded on Saturday. The ball was 80 yards away from our goal. Quick throw in, no reaction. Player picks it up, probably looking back at the VAR, but he runs 34 yards with it before he slots someone in. Exactly what happened on Saturday. So, as I said, and Will is an experienced player and goes chasing after it like a dog chasing a balloon. And I thought there was a lot of that in the first half as well. Listen, I'm still in the heat of the game, Paul. I'm not entirely sure. I think we deserve something out of it, but I'm not entirely sure at the moment. What I do admire is our persistence, our desire. At the end we just threw caution to the wind, as you know. We threw Lewis White up front, and our substitutions were real, showing a real intent to try and win the game. And so listen, I'm delighted. It's St Ives all over again, isn't it? We're certainly good value for money at the moment. We
said that on Gantry, so there's going to be a St Ives moment once again, and it was, and it was a cracking finish. The fans went ballistic, didn't they? That's what the passion's all about, isn't it?
It is, and great support tonight. I think with Silvano, I was asking what he thought. I thought maybe 500 or 600. I think we got 560. To come out on a night like tonight, and with everything else that's going on, it's fantastic, and lots of real positive support as well. I could hear it down the side from me, and I think I'm getting to know that the fans are absolutely behind us, aren't they? And what a way to finish the game. And I thought the free kick might have gone in, but because Needham Market, different side to play against. You look at the record, they're set up to. I don't insult you. I say they're set up not to get beaten, but they're incredibly solid. We knew tonight would be difficult, and I think I'd have taken the point kind of early into the second half. The way it was going.
We said it looked like two very average, not average sides, but sides that were blended together quite well. You couldn't tell one from the other really, and until they scored the goal, there wasn't a lot of difference between them.
Yeah, well, we went with a similar with the shape that we went with on Saturday because we thought it served us well. Trying to give ourselves a bit of protection with three centre halves in there. But it wasn't really working. The full-backs were getting out. I don't know if you detected what we did at half-time. We changed to a 4-3-3.
Injury to Jarvis, though, wasn't there, as well?
Yes, which did affect it. I thought O'Shane Stewart was fantastic when he went in. He's hardly played any football, but I know he was a good player. He keeps things simple. I thought he did well in there. Yes, we lose Jarvis, a bit of creativity. But at half-time, we went 4-3-3, decided that we thought their right back, and especially their left back, were getting acres of room.
Yeah, Smith wasn't he?
Yeah, and coming on. And when we'd watched them, they didn't do that in the game we saw. So a little bit of a surprise to us. So we went like that, and then just, in terms of legs and energy, Saturday took a lot out of us. So we changed with the two forwards and went with a real intent to try and win the game.
One of the form sides they are as well. They're second in the league, just with 7 points behind Mikulova. So it was a good performance, against a side that is quality.
Yeah, they beat Stourbridge at the weekend. They had some fabulous results. They went to Colville, didn't they, and put 6 in. I know they're missing one or two. They're missing a forward tonight who went off injured, but they're clearly a tight, experienced group. The two centre halves for them. I don't think they missed a header. Mind you, fair play to us. I don't think Langer's missed a header tonight, and
Whitey was captain, wasn't they?
Yes, yeah. So we're running out of players. We Sharpie went downhill today, which was a bit of a blow. Sam Bennett's recovered from his COVID, so he was okay to go in, and Linkopur's just about made it in terms of fitness, but probably not fit enough to start. So a couple of changes for us, but didn't really affect us. And so I'm delighted the way we changed shape at half time and stuck at it, stuck at it, and
it's a nice feeling to go into the FA Cup, isn't it? 3 games unbeaten, and it must give you sort of a nice platform to.
4 unbeaten.
3.
Was it St Ives and then Aldbridge, and then Saturday, then tonight. It's 4 unbeaten
in the league. But even so.
But no, it's a fantastic day. I said it was a big week on Saturday, didn't I? And it didn't need to be. If we'd have done things right earlier in the season. And but listen, Saturday really is another day. Totally different kind of day, because I've seen Sporting Kelsey. They're very lively. They're well organised. and it's their cup final, but they're going to come and think they can, the pressure's off them. They can go and come and do something here. There'll be a big crowd in as well, which will probably help them as much as it'll help us. So we need to recover now. Saturday with the conditions and tonight with two really hard-fought games. So we need some recovery time. See if we can get maybe a couple of people back fit as well. It's good to have Sam Bennett back in tonight. Gives us another option. And
how far Store off from being fit?
I wouldn't like to say. I think he could probably. He's done some work tonight. He might be able to do something on Thursday, but I would say it's probably could well be a little bit, week too soon maybe. But I'll speak to him tonight when I go back down and see what he's about. And same with Billy Johnson. But Josh has done really well in there.
Yeah, isn't it?
I don't think he had too much to do, did he? But his distribution was good tonight. Kicking was immense, wasn't it? When it needed to be, and yeah.
Difficult conditions with the wind, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Worse than I thought. It picked up just before kick-off, and we had it at our backs first half, but we didn't really utilise it. And then second half, it was quite difficult for us. But really pleased, to dig something out like that, and I keep saying it, and people will be wondering what I'm on about. We're still not right, We're still a little bit square pegs, round holes in some positions, but. Take nothing away from the players that went out there tonight. There's a real spirit and a togetherness, and it's growing, and a desire, whether that's a desire to defend and desire to not to get beaten, and I thought we showed that second half, and delighted with it.
Brilliant, thank you, Andy, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Will do, thanks, Phil.
Ben, last gasp minute winner. What a cracking goal. It must have been a delight to score that one in front of the fans.
Yeah, it was very good feeling. I think we were pushing for goal the whole game, really. We were just, I thought we were comfortable. The chances we had, the keepers pushed one to the bar. The one that he saved down in the bottom corner, the blocks they had, I feel like we should have come away with 3 points, to be honest. But yeah, it was good to get a goal, finally.
It was fun. I mean, that run that you had, that major run, as we said earlier, it was reminiscent of that time at Farnborough when you weaved your way through and hit a pile driver, and thought, here we go again, but not to be this time.
I felt the touch took me there, really. I won it off the player, and I just thought it was space, so I just driven into it. No one followed me, and we got a corner from it, I think, didn't we?
You're coming back from injury as well, and you got a crot in the second half there. Looked like at one point I thought you were off again, but
yeah, straight back on the ankle again.
What, the same one?
Yeah. He just went over the top of the ball and just caught me, but it was all right, to be fair, luckily. But yeah, no, it was a painful one.
Had a difficult start this season, haven't we? But we just feel back turning the corner now.
Yeah, definitely. It was a new group, weren't it? So there was a core of players that played at the level higher last year. But the players that Gaff's brought in have been very good, and we're gelling together well now. We just hoped it was a bit sooner. We could have been a bit higher up the league, but yeah, no, we're finding our place now, and we're working all through the week and putting it together on Saturdays and Tuesdays. So it's good.
FA Cup on Saturday. That should be an interesting tie against a lower ranked opposition, but no, it's nothing, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, they're a good team. They're going to watch them, and I've watched some highlights and stuff. But yeah, they look a good team, so I don't think we should underestimate them too much. But yeah, no.
This is your third spell with the club, really, isn't it? You had a promotion in 18-19, then you came back last season for a while, and then went back to St Ives, then came back again this season. What's it like to keep coming backwards and forwards? How's it?
Yeah, it's always good to come back, to see the fans and the staff, and but yeah, I've always wanted to come back. Even after my first spell, we got playoffs, didn't we? And then the season after, we won the league, and I just didn't think I was ready for that level. And then when the Gaff from last year gave me a call to go and try, and prove myself at a step higher, it didn't quite work out how I wanted it to, but. I'm back now.
There's still time for development, though, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
And, chances to do well at this level, and then see what happens then.
Yeah.
It seems to be doing well at the moment, which is good. I mean, the fans out there were brilliant, weren't they?
Yeah, very good. How many were there?
561
on a Tuesday night.
Freezing cold Tuesday night.
Yeah,
raining. It was for us. I mean, raining is like winter.
Yeah. You can't thank the fans enough. Obviously, they're great away, home every time. They come in numbers, and it really does help us, push us on. So it's good.
Okay, Brian, thanks for that. Go and have your pizza. Pizza. Brought some up here, but didn't bring us.
Yeah, perfect.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Thank you very much.